Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Joanna and I'm glad you're here. I love to DIY on a budget, and if you like to sew, then catch me on Saturdays. Now, let's get crafty. All right, I was blessed enough to be in another collab with these two ladies. I was invited by Brenda from Rustic and Lace DIY. The other host I don't know yet, but I'm going to, and that's Krista from Krista's Crafty Life. I am so honored, y'all. So let's do this. So for this first one, I have this fall leaf from the Dollar Tree. I have no idea why that got so bright, but anyways, I took my tag off. I got navy, just navy paint. This is from Walmart. It's Apple Barrel. And I'm going to take that hideous looking bow off. And then I've got this rounded brush to get in my little crevices there. And then I'm going to take my new scraper. Oh, I love this scraper, y'all. It come from Harbor Freight. It's dangerous because you got to put it up now. But look at it. It's easy to hold. I love it. So anyway, I scraped all that nasty glue off. Now I'm sanding it and making a mark because it just made a mark because I guess my sander was dirty. I don't know. I'm not going to use that hole, so I'm going to stick something in it. What is this stuff called? Spackle. That's what it's called. It's called Spackle, and it's from Dollar Tree. And when I put this in, it sank in the bottom, and I put it in the back, and then it still sank when it dried, so I had to just add a glob of paint in there to cover my hole up, and then take forever to dry. But it's okay. It worked out. So anyway, so I'm going to take my navy paint, and I know I'm working really fast, but I have to get through this video. It's very long. Sorry, I hit my mic. So I'm going to take my navy, and I am going to show you how I'm going to do this. I don't know why I stuck that wrong end in there. That's so dumb. I'm so silly. Go in. See how I'm curving it? I'm curving it really fast. If I could work this fast, y'all, maybe I can get something done. Anyway, I'm just swishing it in. And this curved brush, this is a makeup brush from Dollar Tree, works awesome in these things. I haven't seen them in a long time, but they always have brushes. So I just particularly like these ones. But anyway, I am going to paint all the outside blue. Now I'm going to paint the white, what am I doing? Oh, I'm taking a wipe and I am getting soap suds on everything. I am, you see what I'm doing? Y'all, I have had too much coffee today. I have got to teach teens a sewing class, which I'm not going to talk about it. But anyway, I had to have the caffeine. So I got to get this uploaded for the playlist. Ain't that beautiful? Look at that. So I'm going to use that little one. So that's why I'm putting mine upside down or right side up. I'm putting it the wrong. I'm going to paint that white. I sanded it because it's got to be smooth to put your decal on. Okay. So I'm leaving that in case I got to touch up anything like I'm doing right here. And what I'm doing is I'm getting sanding dust out of there. It's the easiest way to get the dust out, I think. But anyways, well, I'm going to take white, and I was getting frustrated. I thought, Joanna, what are you doing, girl? This had my nerves tore up. My nerves was in a tizzy. I was like, I was getting white paint everywhere, but if I'd have did it the other way, I'd have got blue paint everywhere. And now I'm just going to sand this off because, like I said, I need it smooth, and I had to put 2 coats or 3 coats on there. And now I am going to, take a fluffy brush and get my dust out. Just sanding and dust is just, ugh. Anywho, I know I'm going fast. I'm going to be talking fast. I want this one right here. I thought I could take it apart. I don't know what I was thinking. You take this off. Carefully take it off. You'll rip it if you don't, swish it back and forth. So I'm going to put that on there. And y'all, I can't even tell it's a flower when I get it done, but it's so pretty anyways. I mean, it's not my style. But it was pretty, so I'm going to cut this doohickey off right there. And then I am going to set this down. Am I going to set it down? Nope, got blue paint. Got to fix it. I fixed it. Smooth it back out. Good Lord. I'm everywhere like squirrel. Anyway, this thing had my nerves in a tizzy. I told you. Like it was all over my nervous system. So I'm going to take these little bitty scissors. And I'm going to trim that. Y'all, I didn't take those scissors and trim that. I used an X-Acto knife, a very sharp blade, because this hurt my hurt my finger for one, and it just wasn't doing right. So I ended up with my, right there, and I just went in. You got to have a sharp blade, but I just went in and kind of hacksaw jobbed it up and got it. You can't sand it because it's too small. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do all the way around this thing. Look at that. It looks good right here, don't it? Well, it had a lip on it, just so you know. Okay, so now I got this gold rubbing buff. Make sure when you get this, you don't get antique gold because it's more of a copper. So I'm going to put my finger in it, and I'm just going to use my finger, and I'm going to go around the edges a little bit, and on the tips, I'm going to go a lot of bit. I'm going to put it right on I want my tips gold, okay? So gold my tips, and then I'll do it on the white part right there too, see? I'm doing it on the white part. And that just separates the two for one thing, and it matches the gold that's in that blue flower. So that's what I'm going to do. You know what, now looking at it, my blue don't really match, does it? But that's okay. I did the best I could. It was the best blue I had. Maybe I could go back and do a different blue. Darken that blue up, and maybe I'd like it a little bit better. I don't know, but look at it. Ain't pretty? Anyways, yeah, there it is. So, I got to take my crocodile, and you can use a drill and a drill bit, but I got to put a hole in the top because I'm going to hang it from the top and not the bottom. And that's just because I had to put my flower up that way. It looked better that way. I couldn't get all the leaves in, and it'd be upside down, and it would look weirder than what it looks now. Y'all have to tell me if you like this thing. But anywho, so I'm going to take now this ribbon right here. You can get this at Walmart. It's relatively cheap. You can get it at Hobby Lobby too. But I'm going to run it around my hand. I'm going to open my fingers. No, I'm not doing a finger bow. I'm just going to wrap it, leave a tail, pinch it, twist it in the middle, and then put a clip on it. I'm going to twist it. No, I'm going to do it again. Oh, goodness gracious. Wrap it around. Take it off. Got my finger caught. And then twist it. And fluff your... It ain't feathers. Fluff your ribbon bow things. See what I'm doing? And then I just put a clip on it. If y'all can hold it. I can't hold it. And then I'm going to run a piece of ribbon in between the middle. And I'm going to tie it, and I'm going to leave these long because that's going to be my bow tails, okay? Yeah. Tie a knot, bow tails, trim your tails, trim your ribbon, trim your tails even, and there you go. And that's pretty. It looks like a Christmas ornament or something. I don't know. Look, I want it gold ribbon. I hit my mic again. I'm sorry, I get excited. I wanted gold ribbon, didn't have it, so I'm going to take this gold paint. And I am crazy enough to just paint ribbon. So I'm going to paint this ribbon, a good piece of it, front and back. See, look at it. It's gold. Shiny now, baby. Okay, so now I'm going to take this, put it on my fingers. No, I'm not, because it wasn't big enough. But I'm going to go find something and make me a bow just like I did the other one. So now I'm going to cut a piece of felt, and that's just because I want felt between it to make it stick better. So I'm going to glue my felt down. And then I'm going to glue my gold bow down after I fluff it. Y'all, I did this one yesterday, and I don't remember what I'm doing from day to day. This glue gun, I love it. I have a love-hate relationship with that glue gun. I love it because it's convenient. I run my battery down all the time as long as it takes me to do something. But it drips a tremendous amount of glue, and I'm using Gorilla wood glue sticks. That's the only ones I use. And it just drips glue. I waste a whole stinking glue stick while I'm crafting, shoving glue sticks in there. But anyway, you see what I'm doing with those things there, cutting them off. So anyways, me and this glue gun have a love-hate relationship. But now I'm going to take a piece of this ribbon, and I'm going to shove it through the hole, and I'm just going to tie a knot. And I barely had enough to tie me a little knot up in there. That's okay. So I pull it to the back, I trim it, I light it. That way it seals it so it don't fray. And, yeah. So there's my little hangy thing. There it is. That's DIY number 1. Now DIY number 2. I'm going to take this Dollar Tree pumpkin. It's got dents all in it. These burlap leaves I got from Dollar Tree. You can get them at Hobby Lobby too, I think. And then I have paint. I don't remember what it is. It's just like tan brown. It's a mess. And it's just brown. Just use a light brown, tan. I got to mix water with this, y'all, and everything else to get it a consistency. And then I had a piece of corduroy that I don't even know where I got. So I can't find a wooden spoon that's small enough. They don't have them anymore. And all they have is a fat ones. And a turkey doesn't have a fat head. We're going to be making a turkey. So I'm going to sand the glossiness off of this to make my paint stick a little better. So I'm just taking a piece of sandpaper and sanding it away. And then I am going to take and wipe it down, of course, and get get the dust off. And then I'm going to take this khaki brown paint that I put a ton of water in, and I'm going to paint this. I had to do 2 coats for this. So I'm doing 2 coats, and you don't got to go all the way down. I go down until it gets to my fingers because that's going to be covered up anyway. So yeah. So I'm giving it this paint, and I'm going to dry it and then paint it again, and we'll be on our way. So now for the pumpkin. So I'm going to take my fabric, and I'm going to measure some out, and I measured it way too big. But the only way I knew to measure it was bring it over to where your hole's going to be. Bring it over just a little bit farther. Of course, that was the middle, so I folded it right there. And then I'll fandangle with this thing. I don't even know if fandangle's a word, but it's my word, fandangle. I finagled. I don't know. I'm not saying nothing else. So I figured go over just a little bit more. I should have left it the way I had it to begin with because, I had to fidget with it and mess it up. So now I'm going to fold it over. So I'm going to find the middle there. So I thought was what was the middle. And I'm going to cut that out now. I'm going to cut out that square right there when I get it all right. Like I'm playing with this like it's got to be perfect because, honey, it don't. It just don't. It's got to be close, but it ain't got to be perfect. So when I get done messing with it, I'm going to get my scissors and I'm going to cut that. And these scissors stunk. I don't know what I was thinking. I took my sewer ones over to the other side. This kept pinching. I was getting mad. I was like, this is stupid. I got it. Barely got it. Okay, yeah, I thought, did I get it or what? I mean, what are you doing? I'm glad I didn't cut those leaves under there because I didn't even think about them. Okay. Anyway, so now I'm going to take this and I'm going to... I got my sewing scissors now. I'm going to cut it into a circular shape because I think this would go in better. It just, squares just don't seem right to me. It's too much fabric going down in the hole at one time. So look at this. I swallowed the pumpkin. I'm like, what was you thinking, Joe? I mean, come on. So I'm going to cut this down drastically. And then when I did it, I thought, oh, what did you do? Did you cut it off now? Too small? I mean, is it too small? Nope, still too big. I'm going to cut it again. I'm going to cut this piece off. And it looks like one of my DIY coffee filters. But anyway, now I'm going to barely make it. Okay. So what are you doing? What am I doing? I'm pointing at it like, I don't know what I'm doing. This girl's crazy. Oh, I was trying to tell you how big it is. You could see it's 7 inches. 7 or 7.5 inches. I forgot what I did. 7.5 inches. I'm finna write it down for you. 7 inches. Oh, it's 7 inches. I done lied to y'all the first time. I didn't know. I'm looking at 7.5 down there. I'd do 7.5 if I was you. Do 7.5. Don't do 7. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. I was poking that hole out more, and I'm just going to go around this pumpkin and shove this fabric. No, I'm not. I'm so sorry. I am having a bad day. I'm going from side to side and poking this in. Then I'm going to go from corner to corner and poke this in that hole. And if it don't poke, look at that. If it don't poke, then find you something to poke it in there. Okay? It's not that hard. Just go around this pumpkin till you get it in there. Okay? Okay, right here, you see me struggling. So I'm getting something and I am poking that down in that hole. And just as long as you get it down in there. Looks like it has lips. And yeah. Boy, I'm jabbing it, ain't I? Okay. I got my spoon dry and I drew my face on. This was the dumbest thing that I could have did. I mean, I'm a crafter, okay? I'm not an artist. And this right here proves it. I'm not an artist. So I'm going to take my paint pen with my little bald head showing. And I'm going to try to color I drew it fine. Okay? I drew it fine. But coloring it in, this stupid pen had streaks and it just was not working. So then I tried to use paint, and y'all, this just didn't work. It just didn't work. Just to prove I'm not perfect, I had to go wash it, and now we got to paint it again and start all over. So this time I'm using vinyl. Okay, I got my spoon ready. I'm not messing it up again. I'm not messing it up. So I drew eyes out on a piece of white vinyl. I'm not even using a cutter. I'm drawing this out. I'm cutting it out myself. So I'm just going to cut out my little parts here. There's my little goozle thing. Waddle. I don't know what that thing is. You know that red thing that hangs down? That did not look right. It didn't look right. I'll get it, okay? You'll see it in a minute. I'm just drawing my pieces out, okay? Alright, so I used a hole punch to punch some of the circles out. You know, that's a little one. I got these at, where'd I get them? Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to take that weeder tool. Drove me bonkers. It was so much easier to just use those little tweezers that I'm fixing to grab to hold on to it. I was shaking like a leaf. I don't know what's wrong with me. So I'm going to put my eyes on. This reminds me, if y'all know, you know, VeggieTales. It reminds me of the eyes from the VeggieTales. If you don't know, then, well, yeah. So I'm going to put his little goozle thing, waddler, red, put that red thing down before I put the nose on, because I want it under the nose. And there's what it looks like, y'all. Putting this vinyl on was tragic. I had it stuck to my fingers and everything else. So now I'm just going to take some makeup and put cheeks on it. Oh, it's so cute. It is so stinking cute. And then I drew eyebrows on it. Oh, my goodness. Now I'm going to stick it down in a hole, and I'm going to stick it toward the back. I'm going to put a little bit of glue, which I should not have glued anything, because by the time I get done tucking everything in, it's going to be in there. It's going to be in there, okay? So I'm going to take these leaves. Make sure you get ones with stems on them. And I'm going to take the orange ones because she is brown. And I named her Henrietta. Yeah. Just because. So I'm going to take this brown one that didn't have a stem, and I'm going to glue it to the orange ones. I almost said yellow. I can't even tell what color I got. Okay. And then I'm going to start stuffing, alternating orange and brown till I have no more. Well, I do have more. I'm just going to put some in. Orange. Now I'm doing brown. See it back there? Sticking it down in that hole. And if you don't have a hole no more because it can't go through, then poke it. Poke it out. I use my pink pokey tool in a minute because it works better than that one. But anyway, when you start poking around in there, if you have to use a screwdriver, it don't even matter. You can fill a hole with glue. And I'm just going to keep going until, you know what I say, till it makes me happy. I'm not a florist, y'all. I just put it in and make my arrangements until it looks good to me and makes me happy. That's all I do. I'm not perfect. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. I just poke it in, and if it looks good, then I'm like, yeah, okay, we'll leave it alone. Sometimes I don't leave it alone, and it looks like garbage, but if my brain says, okay, it looks good, leave it alone, then I need to just leave it alone. But anyway, I got those leaves in. It looks kind of funny back there. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. Okay, so again, I put glue. Shouldn't have glued just now. Just leave it alone, Joanna. Would you just leave it alone? So I got this bush, Walmart. Yeah, I got that at Walmart. I think I got that at Walmart. Oh, I can't remember. Walmart or Dollar Tree. And I'm going to take these little, you know, these little grassy things and poke them down by my spoon. It ain't a her yet. It's just a spoon. Okay? And, sorry, it cracks me up. And I'm going to take some of these little sunflowers, these little baby sunflowers, and I pulled one off the other one of the little buds. I got two pieces here, and yeah. So I'm going to start sticking stuff in there, okay? And if it don't stick, then I'm going to poke a hole in it, all right? But I'm just going to arrange my flowers until it makes me happy. Y'all probably think, why do I watch this woman? She's nuts. She's just nuts. Yes, I am. So I pulled one off and I put a little one on like that so it matched. Look, it's matching. Oh, yay. I picked that up. When I see that face, it cracks me up. I'm so sorry. But anyway, y'all's probably think, this woman's nuts. I don't know why I even watch her. None of her DIYs even make sense or nothing. I don't even know. But y'all, I try. It's just, that's just the way I am. Y'all all say I'm crazy. in my videos, and you don't know the half of it. You really don't know me. You only know me on a video. If you knew me, you'd know I was crazy. The older I get, the worse it gets too. But, it's okay. There it is, and there's that back that looks funny. So what do? Moss. You know me. I'm always putting moss on something. I need some more. I'm going to have to go get some of this. Not at Dollar Tree, though. I think my best bet's at Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure. That stuff's expensive, and I use it all the time. Oh, my goodness. I use moss more than I use anything else in my craft room, I think, except I had hot glue in that gun. Anyway, and that stuff was sticking to that corduroy, but I just smushed it all the way around. Now, you can leave it like this. It's cute. It is cute, okay? You can leave it like this if you want to. All right. When she said this playlist was leaves, I was thinking, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? And I seen some of this on Pinterest. Weren't quite like this, but, you got to make your own. So I used it for an idea. So thank you, Pinterest. I don't know who did it. It was a bunch of them. But anyway, yeah. So I'm going to take this ribbon, and I got it at Hobby Lobby, like, oh my gosh, years ago in the fall section. They got that on sale right now, so you might be able to find some. And I'm just going to make an awareness bow and then squish it in the middle and then clip it. I got these clips at Sally's, in case you're wondering. You can order them on Amazon, too. But they're really good. I can't hold stuff. I got carpal tunnel really bad, and I can't hold this stuff. It saved my life. So I just use whatever I use this. I used to make hair bows, so I had it making hair bows. So I'm just going to get a piece of jute and tie around the middle and cinch it, cinch it up. And then pull it tight. I'm going to put a piece of glue. I'm going to put a dab of glue right there, and I'm going to pull it tight in that glue, and yeah, that holds it right well. And then I'm going to clip my strings off, and I'm probably talking 100 mile an hour. I'll probably lose subscribers. I don't know. I hope not. I love y'all. I really do. I appreciate you having patience with me, because I know I'm a nutball, and you probably don't even understand half of what I say or what I do, the way I talk, but, I can't help it. So I'm going to fold that twice. Did y'all see that? Fold it twice, and I'm going to put glue on it, and I'm going to put glue on it. I'm going to put glue on it, and then I'm going to glue it again, and I'm going to put it down there, and I'm going to wrap it over just to make make my bow pretty. I'm talking so fast I can't talk. That's pretty bad. Once the glue dries, I'm going to, I glued that part, and now I'm going to glue it to the bow. I forgot, y'all. And now I'm going to, do that like that. While I was rambling, I put my two pieces together, folded it in half, and made my dovetails. That way they're even. I know y'all seen me while I was running my mouth. But anyway, I had to hold that, and it didn't stay, and I was scared, so I'll just tell you what I did. I took a straight pin, and I went and put it on the inside of my bow and straight pinned that to that pumpkin and went right in because styrofoam. And then I put a little jute bow right on top of her head, and look, this is cute, ain't it? Look at it. Yep. Now for the third one, I took this wood turkey. I've had this for, oh my gosh, a couple years, I think. And I used this little light mocha, I think it is. I don't know, it's light tan. And I painted the whole turkey, okay? That's just because I didn't want wood showing. Slow down, you nutball. So I'm going to take these leaves. These were so beautiful. I mean beautiful. They're shiny. They have a sheen to them. I got them at the Dollar Tree, and I got them, I think I got some last year, and then they had them again. Look, Tyrannosaurus Rex, or not a, oh my gosh, no, it's a oh gosh, I knew it when I did it, and I cracked up. What is that? Spinosaurus something. I don't know my dinosaurs. My grandson does. I have no idea. But anyway, I'm going to stagger these on, okay? Before I finish, I got this nail polish. It's shimmery, and I knew its feet wasn't going to have nothing on it. So I'm going to paint the feet with this nail polish. Y'all, that's probably what got me all messed up today, because this stuff, I had to close my door because my fan is running in there. And this stuff is stout. I still smell it. Like I got a headache and everything else. So I don't know. I may just be messed up from fingernail polish. I don't know. Being closed up in a room. So I'm going to paint the feet and the head with the fingernail polish. I'm not going to paint all the whole rest of that body that's showing, but I'm going to paint down, just enough where my leaves are going to cover this up. I just thought this was so neat to do this. I don't know. I didn't know what it was going to look like. It's just something I tried, okay? It's just something I tried and see, does this work? We'll see, does this work? So you'll see, did it work or did it not work? So as you can see in that turkey, I'm just staggering my leaves and it looks so pretty, don't it? Now look at it. So I didn't like it. I didn't like it because it wasn't shiny enough and it didn't match. So this is glitter. This is a glitter polish. So I'm going to repaint over the feet and the head. And then that's glittered. Oh, it's cute. And I put a little bow on her head just with a little piece of ribbon. And now I'm going to take jute and I'm going to glue my jute down. I don't know why this is so bright. I'm so sorry. My camera did something. It switched. I don't know what happened. If it can happen, it'll happen to me. That's for sure. I lost my felt. I have no idea. So I had to get in a drawer and get 2 more pieces of felt. So I just cut felt and I'm going to put felt over top of that jute. I've seen people do it with tape or whatever, but I just think the felt blends in with the wood a little bit better. It's off-white. I got it at Dollar Tree in a pack. And I didn't want my hanger to hang above the turkey. So there's my turkey. Y'all have to tell me what you think. I know this is kind of dark and I am so sorry. I even had a light on. Once my camera's bright, now it's too dark. But look at that turkey. That little turkey. That's my Henrietta. So anyway, there she is. And I got that idea off Pinterest. That idea right there, I just got out of the top of my head. So you have to tell me what you think about that. And there's my gold ribbon I painted. Had my golden mess. And then here is my turkey. And y'all have to tell me what you think. Tell me which one you think is my favorite. Y'all, I have to give a shout out to Glenda Seitz for a super thanks. And to Glenda Hyde for buying me a craft supply at Buy Me a Coffee. I sure appreciate each and every one of you and all you do for me and all your support. It means a lot. If you're not subscribed, please do so. It helps my channel to grow and helps YouTube notice me and throw me out to more people. And that helps me so much to bring you content. Thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with me. And until next time, remember, you are my blessings. Goodbye.